Hello, thank you to invite me for the discussion by Lisa Sharman from Queen's University Belfast. My name is Professor Faith Carson Chan. I'm from University of Nottingham, but is the campus based in China. So I'm the head of department of geographic sciences, and my research focus is sponge city. So sponcity actually is the phenomenon using nature-based solution in the urban city context, but solely primarily designed in China and particular for the Chinese cities. So we use the nature-based solution to improve urban stormwater management, like for example, sorting out of flood risk and through these opportunities, also using restoration and water storage to enhance the biodiversity as well. So, for example, we plant more trees, we restore more wetlands, and we also encourage the roadside swale that encourage vegetation to mitigate the urban stormwater pollutants. For this topic, I think our team has done some research in the last 2 years. Especially, we are not investigating only using nature biodiversity finance, but we just looking at the opportunity of smart cities and green financing as a whole. I firstly want to agree with Lisa that I think globally, especially in urban context, biodiversity is important to improve the urban ecology and urban ecosystem services. For example, we respect the conservation of birds, fox, dragonflies, butterflies, and these organisms are not only represent the ecological niche, but also they will actually improve the urban ecological system and also the ecology and also our well-being by the healthy and sustainable ecological need. So I think that is something important that relate to our healthiness of the urban ecosystem. So for example, I think nowadays I can only speak on behalf of what I understand, and I think it's time for the part of this part of the world, like China, to improve the biodiversity, urban biodiversity financing as well. And then I would say is a big challenge because those biodiversity finance do need to attract substantial fund to support. But I think governments and different actors can actually drive this work more substantially better. For example, government can actually inform developers and private investors, tell them how this is important, and then how to achieve those things for the financially long-term profitable and budgetary return, to attract those private investors to invest together. And also, meanwhile, need to also do more education to support the communities for their understanding. So there's communities to support this kind of biodiversity financing is very important because they can actually agree to maybe doing the side way of willingness to pay, just to pay a little bunch of money to support the city levels improvement on biodiversity or this kind of nature-based solution. So I think the government can do a mixed method to do both together. That's my real point, on this kind of topic. And thank you for the invitation.